Alright, count me down.
10. No, not you, bitch. Show your face.
And not that high.
Like,
I don't have that kind of attention span.
The fuck?
Also, what? The scream? That was some deepness.
Shut the fuck up.
She's like, I'm still just standing here waiting. Buddy, go ahead. Okay, you shut the fuck up. You just, you know, county. This is PP's time to shine, not yours. She's like, I can only be quiet for so long, friends. I'm ready. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Sister Street. I'm Janelle.
Sorry, I'm Steph.
I'm
Keke.
And we are Sister Street.
Alive.
Also that. Happy officially New Year. Welcome to our first podcast of the new year, whilst filmed in the new year. Clarify, because our
That's
last
fair.
one was
A little before the new year.
correct.
Yes.
A little before.
And we're happy to have you in the new year. We're all surviving.
Surviving, thriving, living,
Are we?
lying.
Are we?
I was like, yeah, I think we're lying because I don't know if we're really thriving. Surviving, correct.
Surviving.
Yeah, that's fair. I will accept that. So today we're just gonna kind of hang out since it's the first episode of 2024. We're gonna do some fun things of things that turn 20. I was gonna do things that turn 30.
No.
But as I did them, I was like, oh, I'm not prepared for this kind of on-set attacking. So we're doing things that are turning 20 today, 20 in 2024. So we got some movies.
It's 2024.
Correct.
20 years ago was 2004.
Correct.
I started high school 20 years ago.
You graduated in...
In 2007. I started in 2004.
No?
2003?
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
have started in 2003.
2003, 2004.
Yeah, but 2003, 2004, that.
It would have been
School
like
year.
the 04.
Yeah.
The 04 year. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah, you
bitch.
started
Your
high school the
20-year
year-
reunion is this year.
Yeah,
You old.
It got brought up in the Facebook group, and they're trying to gauge who's interested, and I'm not. But it's keeping taking everything in me to not be snarky and be like, yeah, you guys should do this. By the way, I'm not showing up.
But did you say you weren't going to go?
No.
Oh,
Wait,
okay, great.
can you go and have +2?
Lord. Just keep that narrative going.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Okay, sorry. Keep going. My bad.
It would actually be more beneficial for you to go because no one. Anyways, with that being said, we'll get to that after we do our normal routine of current reads. So why don't we start there? Steph, why don't you start us off?
So I finished Shattered Vows.
Whoop, whoop. Haven't read it still.
So good.
It was just the angst the whole time. It was really good. I still prefer Corrupted Chaos out of those three. Still my favorite.
Daddy Cade.
Oh, yeah, Daddy Cade.
Cade. Let's clarify.
Cade. What did you call him?
Kane.
Kane. Yeah, no, trash. It was very good. The angst was killing me though. I was like, can y'all just like fucking admit that you love each other and just be together?
Is it a slow burn or is it? So I'm assuming it is then.
Not really.
Okay.
It's more like borderline forbidden romance, but it's like they know they have feelings about each other, but they won't admit it to each other, but there's a lot of sexual tension. It's just...
Okay.
Yeah. So now I am reading Make Me by Summer O'Toole.
Okay.
I was very hesitant because it had not good reviews on Goodreads. Like,
Really?
very bad reviews. I don't know what those people are smoking.
Well, good to know.
Because I'm enjoying it. The only thing that I've noticed is that it's lacking a little bit in like the character development portion of it.
Okay.
But it's still really good. Still really easy reads. There's a lot of spice. It's very Luna Mason-ish, which I'm about because she's a queen.
Yes.
Did you know that Luna Mason responded to my message on Instagram?
She commented on a
She
post.
commented on a post that I commented on, and she commented back to me, and oh my god, I want to be best
Cheers, you
friends.
exist. Please love us. We love you.
We're those people who go, no, we would never be affected if we met a celebrity in
I
real
would.
life, but an author.
Yeah,
100%.
100%. I feel like that's totally different. If I saw maybe musicians as well, but like a movie star, I'd be like, hey, cool, whatever. But musicians and authors,
Especially just
God.
Luna Mason.
Terrible.
She's a vibe.
fair.
Bitch, if I got to meet the lead singer of like Beartooth or touch Jeremy McKinnon,
Oh, she'd pee.
oh my god, yeah.
I think she'd faint more than pee. She'd probably do all of the above.
I would
Probably
die.
pee and then faint and land in
I
her
would,
own pee.
that'd be one of those moments where I just cry. I'm like, you've saved my life.
Faint and landed in her own pee. This is a good one. I liked that. Sorry, divert. Where are you at? What you got going on?
Okay, listen.
And I just finished a book and I've read 74.
I've read 7 books since we
Oh, I was
filmed.
right on one.
Okay. I currently have not started a new book, but I just finished Nero by S.J. Tilley, and he's unhinged, and that book makes me want to live on the 2nd story building and leave my balcony door open all the fucking time and let anybody come in. Because if he walked in, that's fine. Everything is fine.
Okay, so we're just inciting violence.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think it's
for you.
great. And there are scenes in this book that I was all, oh, I didn't think I was gonna like that. I liked it. Makes me want to be a virgin again.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if we could talk about what happened in the book because we'd have to bleep some stuff out or make it like,
be
you
a
know,
virgin
mature
again.
audiences. But there was some scenes I was all, whoo!
what does her being a virgin have to do with anything, and why does that make you want to be a virgin? I don't
Because you
understand.
bleed when you're a virgin.
Oh, I see.
And
Got it.
whoo!
Got it.
I was not prepared. I was all, why do I find this sexy?
I mean, that's fair.
S.J. Tilley is about to be one of my new favorites because I can't wait to read the rest of the Alliance series.
She's gonna be in
Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to hug her.
Okay. Getting that far into it. Fair.
He is, yeah. Oh, and then the next one's King. I'm ready.
Do you need to go change your underwear? Like shit.
Are you having big feelings?
I need a moment. Oh my God, I'm ready.
I mean, to be honest, that's how I felt yesterday listening to the playlist from Luna Mason that she created for
yeah.
Detained.
Yes.
Oh man, I listened to it by myself when I was on my way to an appointment, and then I was listening to it on the way back, which is when I hit Tennessee Whiskey, that cover, and I was like, oh, snaps.
That's a good playlist.
If we hadn't had plans yesterday, my husband would have had a very happy evening. But we had plans, so that's nothing happened. It's fine. Okay.
I'm all, okay, what are you reading?
What is that normal thing? Aquaternal.
Correct. I am reading The Pucking Wrong Guy by C.R. Jane.
Yes.
I just finished the first book in that, which is The Pucking Wrong Number. This is book 2. Book 1, I was a little struggle bus because he's real possessive and like in the sense of like he sabotages a little bit. And so that I was struggling with. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give book 2 another chance. But I think he's just as saboteur-ish. And honestly, it's growing on me. Okay. So, yeah. So I am reading that and thoroughly enjoying it. I am, 12% in. Because I started it yesterday afternoon.
Sure.
But yeah, so that's where we are as far as current year. Or current
Reads. Current year.
Current year. That's where we're at so far this year.
Yeah.
Since we're still talking about reads, do you want to talk about what we're looking forward to as far as books coming out in January?
Go ahead, girl.
Obviously, I am ready for Frankie. For Detained by Luna Mason. We kind of touched base on her playlist. She came out with a playlist for that book, and it is, yes. So good. There's a lot of good songs on it that I
quite
loved
nice.
before I even started listening to the playlist. But yeah,
Bitch has a notebook.
fucking bitch. But yes, I'm very excited. That comes out on the 22nd now.
24th. Comes out January 24th.
I thought, wasn't it the 24th and then it got pushed by a couple days?
No, we're back to January 24th. It was in February.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yes, but that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm very excited.
Fair.
Go ahead.
I'm in my Mafia era.
I have a list.
See it. Jesus Christ. Book 3 of the series I'm currently reading comes out on January 26th. It is The Pucking Wrong Date, which is another dude in the hockey. Also, mind you, I'm still in my hockey
You're
era.
in your hockey era.
Sorry.
But you know what? I'm in my all era.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nope.
Because I went...
All over the place?
Yes.
That's fair. So yeah, so I'm very excited for that when it comes out, and it comes out on January 22nd. So it is The Pucking Wrong Date by C.R. Jane. I'm very excited.
The Pucking Wrong Date. Okay,
I
that
always
took
want
me
to
a minute.
put the pucking is
After-
always
yeah.
the first two
Yeah.
words, and I keep wanting to put it after.
The Wrong Date Pucking.
Nope.
Now that sounds
That
fun.
one doesn't sound right, but the other two do sound right. Like the wrong pucking
wrong-
number
yeah.
and the
Let's
wrong
see.
pucking guy sound right to me. But it is not. It is the pucking
The
wrong date.
the Wrong Pucking Guy sounds like a great book name.
Dead.
That sounds so wonderful.
What are you ready for?
Okay, listen, I have a list.
We see.
See? I'm color coded. It's not for Sister Street. So I have 2 that have already come out. Oh God. Thoroughly Pucked. There's
Yes.
too much pucking.
That's number 3 in that book.
That's number
series?
3. That's with Aubrey and her men. And that was my favorite one so far. That came out on the 11th. That's by
that
Lauren Blakely.
There it is.
The next one kind of shocked me because this is my first paranormal romance trilogy that I've read, and it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's the 3rd book that came out on the 12th, and it's called Her Beasts, and yeah, it's good.
Is it an RH?
It is an MMFM.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
There is sword crossing. I enjoyed it.
You got a lot of saliva in your mouth right now.
I know. Do you
We
need
talked about
another
Nero,
break?
and I was all, woo, so good. The last one is, so Mackenzy Fox is coming out with a new series, and the first book comes out at the end of this month. Oh, I just put it down. I could have told you, the 29th. And it's her Taboo series, and Mr. Bentley is first, and I'm fucking ready. Because
assuming it's an
Mackenzy
age gap?
Fox, I think so. I don't know
Okay.
yet. Mackenzy Fox puts some good spice out, so I'm ready. She does MC series. You would enjoy them.
You know how I feel about MC series.
Yeah. So those are my 3 for January.
Nice.
I mean, I also have others, but those are my top 3.
Yeah, and we'll do February's when we get into our February episode.
Yeah, don't worry, I have those too.
Yeah, I already have a couple for February. I have some for March. You have one?
I have a few for February. Yeah, yes I do.
Oh, God. She got a lot on that highlighted page.
I have to have that. I have to know what I'm doing and when my books are due.
That's fair.
It's the only thing so far that's stuck.
That's fair. So yeah, so as we're looking at things new in 2020 and new in January, we also wanted to we started a new tradition this year for us. It is normally we always spend the first of the year together. We spend the first day of the year together. This year we did something different. Which
We spent the evening together.
we spent the evening together. We had dinner, and then we did something that you guys found.
Yes, I was it on TikTok? I don't
feel like it
TikTok,
was
Instagram
Instagram.
Reels. They're all the same thing. I found this thing where 2 sisters went and got white plates and wrote everything they're going to leave behind in the previous year, and then broke them. So we did it as an entire family, and then read everything on the plates out loud, which was very cathartic.
It was also to hold each other a little bit
Yes.
accountable
Yeah.
of things that we know we continue to do.
Yes.
So we give each other the opportunity and the platform
Yes.
to say, hey, I know this is something you wanted to work on without it being an attack.
Yes. Now, while we will not share what's on the plates publicly,
Correct.
we'll keep them to our family.
We
Even the
kind
baby
of-
did one.
Yes, and we kind of posted about it on our Instagram.
Yes, we just
Kinda shared
didn't.
that. Just didn't really share what we wrote.
Yeah, I think that's fair. But I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
It did feel good, and I loved it. So we had our husbands do it with us. We had
Our mom did it
your
with
mom
us.
did
Yes.
it with us.
And the
So it
baby.
was nice. And the baby
Yes.
did it. She just drew on a plate and it was
It
so,
was so cute.
But yeah, so it was super simple. You literally
Yeah.
get like a plate from,
It's $1.12 at Walmart.
and then you get Sharpies. Like you just literally write on them because you don't really care if it stays.
Yeah.
There is also the option if you wanted to like keep it as and not like commemorate it, but keep it throughout the year and then
Yeah.
break it at the end of the year, I guess too would be another option. I don't feel like that would be as cathartic to
nope.
me.
No.
Not for me.
But you can bake it
Yes.
and
if
so that the
you-
Sharpie stays, right?
Yeah. If you bake it at like 350 for 30 minutes, it'll stay.
Yeah. So, which was pretty cool. So yeah, so we decided we were going to do that.
It'll be interesting to see.
Did
at the
you
end of
tell
the
your
year.
therapist about that you did it? I forgot to tell mine.
So I did tell my therapist, and she asked me to send her a picture of my plate, so I did, and she really liked it.
Good.
Yeah.
My therapist didn't ask me for a picture, but she was really excited that we did it.
Yeah, she was like, "Do you have a picture of it?" And I said, "I do, actually," because she asked me to read her what I wrote. And a few,
I
of,
couldn't handle that.
those things, she goes, "Oh, I see we have some new things to work on." And I said, "No." She goes, "No, I see that there's a few things you have not spoken to me about." And I was like, "Damn it." Yeah.
I mean,
That's,
fair.
that's fair because when I talked to my therapist, I brought up like the self-hate stuff or my appearance. And that's why I have the plan that I have now with her. She goes, well, yeah, we never really talked about that. And well, we have, but not like this. So
Fair. I'm still very much stuck in. So this week was rough for me. So I was telling our esthetician yesterday when I went and saw her because I went by myself. Sometimes my husband will come with me. So we don't have as deep of conversations. But when it's just me and her, she fully wants to know like where I'm at. Like what have I. And it would just happen to be that I had therapy this week because I'm a once a monther. You guys are once a weekers.
once a weekers?
Yeah.
Oh, for therapy? I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah.
meant to go
Oh,
see
no.
our esthetician and I'm
No,
all,
God. Listen, I would love to see that bitch every week, but no.
yes, once
for
a week.
therapy. Yes, you guys go once a week, but I go once a month. And so she will like check in and whatnot. And so we were talking about it yesterday, and I did tell my husband this. But so my therapist has come up with a new classification, for lack of a better term, for me. So there's this way of when you're looking at something, you're looking at it through what's called a suspicious mind, where I literally can't trust anything that anybody says to me, regardless of the fact that depending on who you are, there's either a pattern with historical evidence that you will do this, or I'm looking at it through a traumatic lens of people before me have acted like you have acted, and there has always been this underlying whatever. And so I just don't. So I need to better look at when I am in my suspicious mind. I need to then look further at that of going, am I looking at it through the lens of this is a pattern for you specifically, or am I looking at it as this is a trauma, which I'm not good at. And then she goes, so what do you do like when you realize that you're doing these things that people don't deserve, or you're reacting to something when this person has never done this to you before? I was like, I shame myself. And she goes, yeah, and then what do you do after that? I was all, there's like a step after shame. What do we do? I don't understand. What? And she goes, yeah, you're supposed to she goes, have you ever acknowledged the fact that, yeah, this person doesn't do this, but you feel this way because of XYZ? And I was like, no. So that's what we're going to work on. So that's part of my new journaling is I'm supposed to look at when I have my suspicious mind, I need to look at it and figure out, is it due to pattern or trauma?
Okay.
And if it's due to trauma, I need to acknowledge the fact that it's okay that I feel that way, but I have to logic myself out of it so that I don't stay where I'm at.
That's kind of like what I'm doing. I feel like we're also doing our mental health check-in right now.
Yeah, I see that. Sorry, guys.
But that's fine.
You're doing it beforehand.
She's having me do something too where it's like if I'm feeling threatened, I have to go through the types of threat and figure out which one it is.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's... I can't remember what they were now, but it's usually something to do with my marriage. Like something I feel like is threatening, like something on that line. Or like my home. Or like... I can't remember what she said, but it has something to do with like my morals. I feel like are threatened. So that's what I have to do. Anytime I feel like... anxiety where it's like my chest gets tight or I feel like, I can't breathe. What is threatening me?
Yeah.
And then how can I work around it? And like,
yeah.
It's fair.
it's interesting, but we'll see how it goes. So
Yeah, therapy's been interesting. I've only had one session so far in January. Right? Yeah.
yeah,
Because I didn't have one the first week.
that's
We
right.
didn't do the first week.
That's right.
Right? Shit. I don't know.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Sorry.
So, okay. So since we're doing our mental health check-in now, what are you at?
if I were to look at it like a number, I'm on an upswing. So I'd say I'm not quite a 3, so probably like a 2.9, but I still feel pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good.
You?
Work's been pretty shitty.
Fair.
Just a lot of bullshit drama going on at work. So I feel like I feel like I got a 3 last time. I feel like I'm at like a 2.5.
It's fair.
So when we did our New Year's Eve episode, I was like a 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
After talking to my therapist, discussing why I was hesitating, I'm more like a 3.5 now after
Nice.
removing him from Facebook.
Nice.
Oh, you did go through
We did.
with it?
Mm-hmm.
We did.
I didn't. I feel like
Yes, we did.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah.
Because we were hesitating because of reasons that were outside of our control.
Yeah. I was hesitating because of reactions that would happen from deleting my father from Facebook from other family members. And they don't get to dictate
No.
my feelings. They don't get to come at me and be mad at me for removing somebody who I haven't spoken to in over a year and then blurb Happy New Year.
Publicly. On a public
Publicly.
forum.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been no... Yeah, that got
It's
real
lazy.
loud. Yeah, there's been no attempt to reach
Yeah.
out to you guys privately.
No.
And it's not even like public was a last resort. It
Yeah.
was, to me, and again, this is outside looking in.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be different if it was a private forum, a private way or whatever, because then it's like, okay, are you making an effort? Are you actually going to try to make an effort and have a adult discussion and not just berate my mother when you talk to me or talk to my sister? Or are you genuinely wanting to fix things?
And like, if there was a text message that says like, "Hey, I know we haven't spoken in a while.
Yes.
I really wanted. I apologize for anything." But
Even if that was on Facebook, I would have taken that a little better than just
Happy New Year. And I was like, "Bro, what?"
And this is like post for Christmas. He posted publicly on other people's profiles.
Honestly, I don't know because I haven't checked.
Came up on mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I-
Because I'm still friends with him.
There's a majority of my friends that are still friends with him.
Which
Our
is
friends,
fine.
Which I don't care.
I don't care. They can do whatever the hell they want. But for me personally, for my own mental well-being, I do not need that in my life right now.
No.
And I think I only kept mine because...
We didn't know what was...
Right.
And a part of it, like, I was talking to my therapist about it too. I don't care anymore. Do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, you can give whatever narrative you want at this point because...
I can't control what you're telling people, and I can't control
No.
what people think of
And
me.
my issue with him is not that he cheated on mom and that he's with her and that he kicked grandma out of the house. That's not my issue anymore.
Yeah.
My issue is the fact that you decided that you were going to walk out in the middle of me making you dinner without even saying goodbye to me and not even talk to me or anything. So
Yeah.
sorry.
No. Again, like...
I didn't expect that. Sorry,
That's okay.
guys.
But this is the thing, is you have nothing to apologize for.
No.
Like, we have done literally nothing wrong, but we are the problem.
Yeah.
We are the ones that are being accused of treating him improperly when he walked out on an
Yes.
entire family and did that to you and used me to have a grandchild.
Yeah, or
He never texted me personally. It was always surrounding around my child.
yes, or
So-
blaming our mother for our bad thoughts about him. No, you did that
No,
yourself.
and that's the reason, like, full disclosure, why I don't want him in my life right now.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
That's where we're at.
Not expecting that. So
That's
maybe I'm
okay.
not a 3.5, guys. Wow.
No, there is something cathartic and
Yeah.
something good about crying. I cry all the fucking time now.
100%.
I never used to cry.
I don't.
Because
if my therapist
again,
watches this, she's gonna be like, "What the fuck? You actually have emotions."
I know. I was like,
Something's happening. Ready.
I'm uncomfortable.
Where's your Fidgy?
So I was fidgeting. It wasn't helping.
No, because I think in the years that we've been going through this, that's the first time you've ever said it.
Probably.
Yeah. I've never heard
Yeah.
it like that.
No.
Not in that detail.
It's always like we skate around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't ever say it. But
I'm
again,
not skating around it anymore. This is 2024. You did what you did. You're still doing what you did. You don't get to just say your narrative and not let anybody else have a discussion.
and we're not saying this to convince anybody. Like,
No.
he's wrong.
I don't give two
this,
shits.
This is our narrative.
Yeah.
And it matters.
Right.
Yeah.
What we feel.
Yeah.
What we are going through. How we're processing this. You may not agree with it, but too fucking bad. That's
Yeah.
that's how we
That's
feel.
how we feel. That's how.
And that matters.
Yeah. And how we're dealing with it and talking about it with our therapist and doing whatever and our choices, that's for us. That's not for them.
Yep.
So.
Fair.
PP, how are you doing? He's like, I don't know what to do. Moving on.
I don't know how to follow that.
Would you like a Kleenex? I don't know how to follow that.
Mic drop.
Wait, don't actually drop the mic.
So guys, thanks for coming.
Please don't drop the mics. We do not make any money off of this. I cannot replace that.
Everything's fine.
I mean, comparatively speaking, I guess I'm doing good.
Jesus.
According to you.
I don't know. I am not. I cannot put how I'm feeling on a scale right now because I have no idea.
That's fair.
Working on something that I realized about myself that is a piece of my core personality. I was talking to my wife and I was telling her that it's a very difficult subject for me because I realized that what I no longer like about something that I do is so close to who I am as a person that it feels as if it is a core piece of me. And went silent enough, so if I want to cut this piece out, we can always do that. For those that are unaware, I am a massive Detroit Lions fan. Have been for over 20 years now. Close to coming up on 25 years of loving the Lions. And last time we recorded, they were playing the Dallas Cowboys, and there was a 2-point conversion that got called back because according to the referees and the Dallas Cowboys... And if you are supporting the decision of the Dallas Cowboys or the NFL Referees Association, you know you're on the wrong side of history. And since those are the only two organizations that have come out and said this, then you know you're wrong. But according to them, the 2-point conversion got called back because the offensive lineman who caught the extra point attempt never, quote-unquote, checked in.
You can't see the list.
So I... lost my shit, and in my own head at the time I thought I was perfectly normal and doing what I always do, but listening back on it I realized that I am completely blind to my intensity and that what I actually was acting like is the Dallas Cowboy fans who punch the TV when things go wrong for them. And I don't want to be that person. So I am going through an existential crisis, which happens every 3 to 4 years in January. This one is not marijuana related, which is or chemically induced. And that was a good silent part right there. I can cut this piece out if I need to. For those that are unaware of that story, I was once given THC extract.
Yes.
Pills. 25 milligrams of THC extract. So I did not put 2 and 2 together, and that extract is much more potent than just THC. I took a pill, and I had an existential crisis.
Correct.
We are brains pushing around a bone mech suit inside of a suit of flesh. I felt that to my core.
And then, what was?
I
You were watching something, and they were coming at you.
I see that I don't remember, but
We do.
yeah,
We were here. We do.
yeah, that's fair. I work for a company that works with vision, and it was made very clear when I first started working with them that eyes are external portions of your brain. I was seeing the world from my brain, not from my eyes. I legitimately felt like I was seeing things from roughly 2 inches further back. Physically, when I had to move my arms and legs, I physically felt my skeleton pushing meat around.
Meat.
And it made me question a lot of things that I felt I thought I knew. Yeah, in the words of Joey Diaz, I spoke with God. I ate so
Doesn't
many
match PP, guys. Just so we're aware.
I ate so many sour gummy worms that I stripped the top layer of taste buds off of my tongue.
That's right.
Yes.
Where did we go?
And
we
I was
went
left
to
alone.
go roast marshmallows at your house, and we left him alone.
That's what you guys did? I thought you went shopping.
I think we went shopping.
No,
I feel like you went to my house.
because it was dark, and that's why I was like, "Oh, it'll be fine." He's
You left
coming
me
down.
to go roast marshmallows?
Yeah, everybody came over and we did like a little bonfire thing.
Oh my god. You should have taken me.
No, I feel like you would have
we were
ended up
not
in the
taking you
fire.
outside of this
Oh,
house.
I would have just stared at the fire the entire time. But
You couldn't move your meat bag.
that's a fair assessment. So I had an existential crisis for the next month, and I feel like I'm going through another one of those.
You touched the little pearls.
So if I had to give a number as to where I am mentally, it's all static. I have no idea where I'm
Infinity.
at. Yeah, it's literally every number from 0 to 5 and in between. I'm all of that all at the same time.
You know
so.
what? Probably same at this point.
It's like
fair.
an hour by hour situation.
Yeah,
where you're at.
it can change every 5 minutes.
Apparently.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean,
I was good.
health-wise, I feel like I'm doing okay. My gout has subsided. I've got back to cardio again this week. So I'm feeling good about that. Work is work. We just reviewed our engagement surveys yesterday during our team meeting. Those are always enjoyable, I'm sure, for my boss. I am not one to hold back on my complaining. Sorry. That'll get bleeped out. But yeah, so that's me. That's me.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, bleep.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
No,
bleep,
not
bleep.
bleep, but bleep.
I've also, and I'm just going to throw this out there because it's something that I'm realizing. I'm a very boring storyteller when we're on the podcast. I cut a lot of my shit out.
Did you?
Yeah, you three are enjoyable to listen to. I, on the other hand, listen to myself and I'm like, wow, there are a lot of long pauses between
Yeah.
those words.
The long pauses are normal. Like that, we listen to that all day long.
Really? That's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's why sometimes when you start to tell a story, I start to finish it.
You're
because
adding on to his existential crisis.
sorry.
Well, no, that just makes me think that the concussions are finally kicking in.
Fuck.
Well, maybe that's part of the existential crisis. Is the brain is starting to deteriorate.
I'm gonna have that Bruce Willis thing. I'm not gonna be able to talk in
Oh, don't say
15,
that.
20
Don't say
years
that.
if I
Not
last
really
that
sad.
long.
That
If
would
I
make
last
my
that
heart
long.
That long. Okay.
God,
All right, I got 2 years before I'm 40. The heart attack can happen at any moment.
Lord. On that note, so that's where we're at as far as mental health goes. So
We're gonna do something fun now.
we're gonna shift gears and do something that requires
We're
absolutely
probably
no
going to
feelings.
cry for a whole different type of feeling.
Correct. So we're gonna do things that turn 20 in 2024.
Me.
No,
The fuck?
absolutely not. I wish. In my brain, yes.
In my body, no.
Absolutely not.
I'm turning 60.
Do you want to start? I'll give you the option. Do you want to start with songs, movies, or TV?
Songs, movies, or TV?
Songs.
I feel like songs would probably...
Okay.
Because I'm just going to sit here like jamming out.
Correct. So I have.
I'm so scared.
There's 38 of them.
Jesus.
Okay.
But I have narrowed it down with the help of PP. PP and I worked on this.
Okay.
Yesterday? No, Thursday. We've narrowed it down to 22.
Okay.
But I have more that we can revisit if we get there.
Okay.
If we have more time.
We're not gonna have time.
Surely.
We're not even gonna get through all these. You
Probably
heard her
not.
say movies and TVs. We ain't getting there. We're only doing songs today.
I mean, if we don't get to TV, I'll be fine because TV was boring. But movies and songs, those are our jams.
Yeah, songs are usually the ones that I get excited about.
All right.
I'm not ready. Wait, what genre are we in? Are we in all
All
genres?
genres.
I did all genres.
Okay. I'm not ready.
I picked songs that I knew that we all really liked.
Okay.
I'm about to be old.
We are.
All right. So the first song, Turning 20. It's not in. These are not in order of which they turned 2020.
That's fine.
Turned
They're
20. They're in order of alphabetical because that's what worked on my computer.
That's fine.
1985 by Bowling for Soup.
Oh shit.
But they didn't somebody remake that for 2023?
It was terrible.
I didn't listen to it, honestly. To be completely honest.
It's not 1985.
Correct.
But it works for
I'm gonna have this. stuck in my head.
unfortunately this generation.
You talk about one of the best live acts, though.
Bowling for Soup?
Really?
Bowling for Soup. They started off as a cover band in Texas. So they've got legitimately like 3-4 hours worth of songs that they can just dump into.
Nice.
I saw them at Warped Tour 2002, and they started taking suggestions in the middle of their set because they got bored with their own set.
I'm dead.
And
I
then
know
so they
it
just
ages us.
yeah, whatever. So people just started yelling stuff out. They went through like Michael Jackson. They want to say they played Rick Astley. They did DuckTales, which was amazing. I love DuckTales. And then they just in the middle of doing those, they got bored with it again, and then just immediately dropped into their normal set. And they're
cool.
amazing musicians. They're a lot of fun to watch.
I was laughing because I watched this video the other day that said how you know you're an elder emo. You start with, yeah, I saw them in Warped Tour back in. I do that all the time. Like all the time. Like, yeah, I saw them in Warped Tour in 2011.
American Idiot, Green Day.
No, shut up.
Yep.
Wow. I forget about that.
See, that's me the whole time.
This one's gonna get her. So this next song, the original song without the feature of the additional female singer, came out 2 years beforehand. So it actually came out in 2022 or 2023, one of the two. But the version that features the female singer came out in 2024. So don't come at me when you fucking look at this and you go, that song came out before in 2004.
I'm trying to think
Fuck
about
off.
what you're talking about. Okay, I'm ready.
Broken.
No.
Amy Lee. What? Because they re-recorded
Yes,
this for
they
the
did.
Daredevil CD, and they were together at the time, so he asked her to be the feature on it. The lead singer of Seether and Amy Lee were dating at that time.
Such a good song. I like the acoustic version that Seether does too. Obviously, she's not in it because it's from
Yes, because that's the original.
Yes.
One. And now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Next,
I'm ready.
Drop It Like It's Hot. Snoop Dogg featuring Pharrell.
What?
Watch it get real.
She
Latin up
gonna
in
get
here.
some white girl sun drop.
Gasolina by Daddy Yankee.
No.
I'm telling you, I'm just gonna sit here the whole time. Now I'm gonna have all of these songs stuck in my head.
You know what we should do? Make a playlist.
We should. We'll make a playlist.
and we can share it.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm scared. What's coming
Heaven,
next?
Los Lonely Boys.
I fucking love that song. I also just love Los Lonely Boys.
So true.
I feel like when we came over the other day, that song was on. I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, how do you not know
What?
who Los Lonely Boys is?
Mom and her man went and saw them when they played in Folsom that one year.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit coming to that
there?
Harris Center thing.
Yeah.
We should look into that.
Okay, I'll look into that. It's my mom said it was a good venue.
Yeah, they do a lot of like
And they do a lot
Broadway
of Broadway
stuff
stuff. Because I would love to go back to the music circus.
100%.
Yeah.
I can't afford
Do I
that
have the funds
anymore.
for that? No.
No.
Is it that expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, we used to get really dressed up and go all the time. It was
Our
fun.
job used to have a partnership with them, so we would get win tickets, and we used to do the same thing. We used to get dressed up. They
Yeah,
don't
we used to
have
do that.
anymore.
We went like every week.
Yeah, because we would have
During the
season
summer?
passes.
Yeah, we had summer passes.
That's cool.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Sorry.
Harris Center is the performing arts center for Folsom College.
Yeah.
That's what I
They
thought.
have a rather large community college performing arts
Yeah.
thing.
Nice.
It's really big.
And Clint Black plays there quite frequently.
Does he?
And I feel like he would be pretty good to see.
Clint Black would be fun.
Yeah.
One of my previous coworkers from my current job, he goes there all the time with his husband, and they put on such good shows.
To keep that in
I'd
mind.
be down.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Holler Back Girl by Gwen Stefani.
God.
Wow.
But so hearing that reminds me that OnlyFan, when she was in utero, when she was in tummy of, obviously not mine, she's not my child.
In utero.
My sister-in-law listened to Gwen Stefani nonstop.
She loves Gwen
She
Stefani.
loves Gwen Stefani
That's
to this
hilarious.
day. That's why for her 18th birthday, they went and saw Gwen Stefani.
That's funny.
That's
So hilarious. But I'm like, listening to this and I'm like, oh my God, we were still rocking these songs 2 years later. While
I'm
she was
still
in the
rocking
womb.
these songs
I mean,
now.
that's a
20
fair thing.
years
These songs
later.
some of these songs on here are definitely still on my playlist. Sorry, not sorry. I'm Not Okay. My Chemical Romance.
Has that
Turns
really
20
been
years?
Correct.
You know,
got these fucking
this is gonna get me
16-year-olds
a
that
lot
are
of
like-
hate. I have a love-hate relationship with My Chemical
I do
Romance.
too.
And I think a lot of that is due to how commercialized
Yeah,
they are now.
They're a
Because
good band, but
everybody-
everybody and their fucking mom is obsessed with them.
Well, it's the same thing with Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
And
I have a love-hate relationship with them too when their
Fall
songs
Out
come
Boy.
on.
I have.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I feel also that way about Paramore, but it's because I've been a fan from
Yeah.
them since the fucking beginning.
Truth.
Yeah.
So it's
have.
it's weird to me, and I tried to explain this to somebody because we're not that far apart. Like Janelle and I are 2 years apart. We're 4 years apart. Me and Keke.
No,
and
No,
we're
we would
3
be
years.
3.
3 years, and we're 8 years apart.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
The difference, though, between just 3 and 8 years apart, I have a love-hate relationship with My Chemical Romance because when they first came out in 2004 with What I'm Not Okay, it was not cool to like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were that weird band
Yep.
that your friend's little brother was really into,
Yep.
or like the weird girl at school was really
Yeah.
into. And so the fact that they got popular and I became kind of a fan of them, that's my love-hate really. I don't care if they're commercial because I did the same thing with Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Fall Out Boy. When I first heard Fall Out Boy, though, I thought it was the wussiest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's fair.
And I will fully claim this till the day I die. Paramore, first time I ever heard them, first thing came out of my mouth, this band is going nowhere.
Joke's on you.
But it's just funny though, is because their music now is nothing like it was when it first came out.
No.
No, but so if we're using those three bands, though, they've all changed.
Absolutely.
They've all
But
evolved.
I still love their music.
But isn't that how you make sure that you're a artist that continues to stay? Is that you evolve with what
Absolutely.
times you're looking for?
It's one of the two because you get a lot of bands, in my own personal opinion, you get a lot of older bands like from the 80s that they had like 1 or 2 albums with a handful of songs and they just play that to death. And then you've got bands,
great.
Papa Roach.
I was just gonna say Papa Roach is the exact same way. They don't sound the
Seether.
same.
No.
Yeah. Breaking Benjamin does
Breaking
the same thing.
Benjamin,
No.
Paramore, My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Thrice.
Truth.
Theory of a Dead Man doesn't sound the
No,
same.
they don't sound the
There
same
is a
anymore.
dead They evolve their sound, and that's also something that I get into a lot of arguments with a lot of like metalhead friends about, like Metallica. Because I love new Metallica. I love old Metallica. I love their 90s stuff. I love their new stuff. St. Anger's, whatever. But everyone else is like, no, they should just go back to playing thrash. And you're like, no, they're evolving as
Yes.
musicians and as people.
As they should.
Yeah.
I
And
love this.
Even if your favorite band, like, because I die hard Asking Alexandria fan.
Yeah.
Oh, they've changed a lot.
They've changed a lot, and I'm no
100%.
longer a die-hard fan. I love them. I think their music is great, but I'm not a die-hard fan anymore.
Hated them.
You did.
Viscerally.
You did.
Same thing with Falling in Reverse.
Yes.
I'm coming around. I'm still not going to call myself a fan, but no, Asking Alexandria, my best friend growing up, his sister, his older sister, who was 2 years older than him, and his little brother, who was 4 years younger than him, she got the little brother into metal, and the first band was Asking Alexandria. And MySpace,
Cool.
she was talking about taking him to his first metal show. And I listened to that album. And in my opinion, it was an EDM album. It wasn't a metal album. So I hated them because everyone's like, this is metal. And I'm like, you guys suck. Now I love their new stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's good.
I still like their old stuff.
I'm I understand why he won't do stand up and scream anymore. I understand it.
It's so good.
But I hate it.
I know.
Because that is my favorite.
He was in his prime, as you'd say, one of the best fucking screamers.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. 100%. Okay.
Moving on.
Because
Again, we get into the rabbit hole.
yeah.
Correct. Leave, Get Out by JoJo.
That's my fucking girl. Man. Oh, such a lady crush on her.
It's fair. She's gorgeous.
I just love her.
And her voice is fabulous.
I love that she redid that whole album.
Did she?
Yeah, because it wasn't hers. Because her
It's
producer.
like a Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. JoJo did it for you.
Do not come for us Swifties.
I mean, mad respect.
Holy
But
crap.
she's not the only artist to have ever done that.
Next. Okay, moving on.
Let Me Love You by Mario.
Oh,
We sing that to our animals when we hold them.
Yes.
Let me love you. Yep. Correct. Mr. Brightside, The Killers.
No.
Shit.
Okay, The Killers is one that I do love. I love The Killers.
that's like the only song by them I know.
That's not true. There was another one that was on here that I knew, but I took it off because I didn't want duplicates for multiple artists. Numb by Linkin Park.
Oh,
I wonder if they're going to do something for 20 years for Numb.
Maybe. Well, they released that song last year that they found from Archive.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
just the whole time I'm just gonna be over here.
Didn't they
fucking
say that they
jamming.
were thinking about touring or producing a new album with just the remaining members, and so that they could have something to tour off of, because they're
I
not
don't
touring
know.
the old stuff.
Well, but Mike Shinoda is also doing his solo projects too.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
that's
don't know.
true.
I
That's
don't know
true.
where he's at with
I
all
also
that.
feel like it'd be really cool if they still toured and did the old stuff and then
They like brought in people.
brought in guest artists or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, because to be quite honest with you, at a Linkin Park concert, I can see it where they don't even need
They
to
don't
sing.
even need to
Yeah,
sing, and
they
that's the
don't.
thing. Is like obviously you can't replace Chester. That's just
No.
impossible.
No.
But if they brought in like featured artists,
Yeah.
that would be so dope.
Just,
With enough time, I think it'd be fine. I
Yeah.
think because I remember reading an interview with them a couple years ago, and they were saying it's still way too fresh.
That's
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
No, I totally
that's
get
fair.
that.
Shift. Sorry. Here we go. Redneck Woman by Gretchen Wilson.
Damn, I forgot about that.
That was my jam.
I can see that.
With
That
that
was my
100%.
jam.
I forgot
was
about that
also very much
Well, I
different
ain't
20 years
never-
ago.
Oh, girl. This one would make my mom real happy. Roses by Outkast. I know you like to thank
That
you.
was 20
Don't, yes.
My husband sings that all the time
fair.
to our child.
One of my favoriteest songs.
I'm scared.
Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy by
Shit.
Big and Rich.
Oh my god.
And that song is important because it was the downfall of country.
Whatever.
Whatever.
We don't care about that.
Moving on.
Scars by Papa Roach.
Ooh, that makes sense because they just did that thing online about Scars versus their new Leave the Light
Leave the Light on.
Leave a light on.
Right?
Such a good song.
It is a
It
good
is.
song.
It's really good.
She Will Be Loved, Maroon 5.
Oh,
Okay, that's another band I miss.
I miss old Maroon
Maroon
5.
They have some songs from their newer albums that I like, but the albums as a whole, it's not my
I
jam.
don't.
That's not,
Yeah.
no, I like that.
That's kind of how I am with Ask Alexandria. That's a good way to put it. I like some of their songs from the newer albums, but their
Yes.
whole album.
Yeah. Yep. Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson!
I fucking
Damn!
love Kelly Clarkson though.
How many years has it been since she won American Idol?
I think it's been 22.
Don't date us that much.
I think it's been, so it's like 21.
God!
It's been either 21 or 22 because when I was researching all of this, that's what they said. Like, this was her first, like,
Yes.
real album that people really responded to.
She is also a
that
queen.
launched her. Also,
She
sing.
Like
is
there is
100%.
nothing that woman cannot sing.
No.
Correct.
And every time she does a cover, I'm like, why is that better than the original?
Yep.
Like,
So Cold, Breaking Benjamin.
Wow.
Take Me Out, Franz Ferdinand.
dang.
And the last that we're going to go through on this list. Yeah, Usher featuring Little John and Ludacris.
I get down every time that song comes on.
He is dancing, y'all. He is living his best life.
I used to drive around. So I had a friend
God.
in high school. So then this was after it came out then. I had a friend in high school. We drive around in her Mustang and we used to jam to that song and get low.
Yep.
OMG.
Every time the song comes on the radio and my husband and I are driving somewhere, my child loves this song also. Because she can say it.
Yeah,
she can
it's
say
like
it.
one of her favorite things.
But I get down. God forbid if I'm driving. R.I.P.
Beware, other drivers in the area.
If you see me going crazy, it's probably because I'm listening to that song.
All right, we'll do movies really quickly.
Okay.
Because I don't have as many movies.
You see, we cut that list. You didn't get all 30 some odd, whatever.
No, I said I only was going to do the 22, and I did the 22.
we went through 22.
Yes, correct.
Oh, I'm proud of us.
Movies turning 20 in 2024.
I'm scared.
13 going on 30.
Whoa.
That was a cute movie. I
50.
forget about it.
50 First Dates.
I really thought you were about to tell me 50 Shades. And
I was like,
that's
bitch,
not-
no.
50 First Dates.
That's also a good movie.
I love them.
Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
What?
Fun fact, I've never seen that from beginning to end.
I'm sorry, what?
I've never seen that from beginning to end.
So when I was in high school, then this movie came out. We used to get there early. So my brother used to have like morning workout.
So stupid, but I love it.
But not all of us would go to morning workout. So some of the guys on the wrestling team would end up walking because we had a friend who lived at the end of the our like the track, and there was like a little walkway you could go down and end up in his backyard. And we used to
With
all
those
just
goat
pile.
trails?
Correct. It was a fucking goat trail.
she said tracking them all.
We used to
Girl.
pile into his living room, and every morning we would put this movie on, and we would all just sit around, hang out, talk shit, and watch this movie. I don't know how I could quote every line of this fucking movie because I've seen it so many goddamn
We're
times.
gonna force you to watch from beginning to
100%.
I
end.
mean, that's fine.
100%.
It's a great movie.
We're
It's
going to
funny
go
because
get
I've
lunch
seen-
and then we're going to watch this.
Correct.
Yeah.
After we do some shopping.
Correct.
And Steph
'cause
gets her
I need
nose
to buy
pierced.
things. Oh, no.
She's not working
She's
today.
not working today.
She's not working today?
She just
Damn.
responded, yeah.
Okay.
Number 4, Dodgeball.
Shit.
The
Oh
true
my
underdog story is
God.
turning 20 this year.
Yeah.
I do like
My
that
favorite
movie.
fucking movie. I love that movie. Friday Night Lights.
I've never seen that.
I actually don't
We're
think
gonna
of
watch that after Anchorman then.
I actually don't know that I've seen that either.
That we're definitely watching it after Anchorman because the movie is much better than the show.
Oh,
I've
yeah, the
also
show
never
is
seen
good.
it.
I
I've
mean,
never
I
seen
watched
the
it
show.
only because I needed to, but it's fine. iRobot,
I've also never seen that.
which that was, at that time, was a
I don't think I've seen that either.
AI
Yeah.
masterpiece.
Yes.
Wait, who's in that?
Will Smith.
Will Smith, right? Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
It's unnecessary.
Listen, this next one makes my heart feel really sad. Mean Girls is
What?
turning 20 this year.
Is that why they came out with it this year?
Why they did the musical
the
this
musical
year?
this
Yeah.
year? Also, it kills me the amount of people that are like, "Oh my god!" and no one said this was a musical.
It's
I'm like,
my favorite thing. It's in the fucking title, bitch.
seriously. Like, it is not a remake of the movie. It's a movie of the Broadway musical.
Correct. Which was adapted from the movie.
From the movie.
Doesn't it have John Hamm as the teacher with the broken arm?
Yeah, he's in it, but I don't, he's the coach. I think he's the coach.
He's the coach.
I don't think he's the teacher with the broken arm because
Okay.
Tracy Morgan. No, not Tracy Morgan.
Tim Meadows.
There it is. I think he's still in it.
He's still in. Good.
Miracle.
Ooh.
Do you believe in miracles?
Oh my god.
I
That
love
was a
movie.
straight PP reference right there. That one was so. None of us give a shit about that movie. But
Get
PP
careless.
does.
Mike Eruzione.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Tina, you fat lord.
What's funny is I don't think I've ever seen this movie start to finish.
Oh, so,
That's a
I
good
have
movie
seen
to
it.
be watching.
so stupid.
Like
Mrs.
once start
Pieces.
to finish, but it is
So stupid.
so dumb.
That was another movie that it was really weird because my grade loved it, and my brother and his friends 2 years older than us and everybody older than them absolutely hated it.
Fair. I feel like it's the same thing with like Ron Burgundy and or Anchorman. And,
I like that you didn't say Anchorman. You said Ron
I got
Burgundy.
distracted. And Dodgeball. There is a
Yeah.
clear line
Yeah.
of people who don't like it, and a certain once
Yeah.
you hit a certain age range.
I love both those movies.
Oh, 100% they're mine.
They shaped my personality.
Dodgeball is one of my most favorite things. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Now I'm also just wondering when this movie came out. I'm gonna laugh if it's on this list.
What is it? Tell me what movie it is.
Oh,
No, we got
No.
figures. Grandma's Boy.
No, yeah, that's fair.
High score. Did I break it?
Hear my hair growing.
You love that movie.
I love that movie so much.
Oh,
What?
keep going.
National Treasure.
What? Our Lord and Savior Nicolas Cage.
Are you wearing your Nick Cage
I'm
socks?
not. Dang it! Damn it!
I should have told you to wear them.
That's her hall pass.
So I wore those socks to work the other day, and I was wearing my boots, and I like cuffed my pants, and I was walking, and my coworker was like, and I said, "Are you looking at my really dope ass socks?" And she goes, "Who is that?" And I looked it up. She goes, "Tell me your socks have Nicolas Cage on them." And I was like, "Yes, they do." You're welcome.
Fucking weird.
I don't know. Let me live my life, okay?
That's her man. That's her man.
That's all of our Lord and Savior.
Correct. I don't know.
Lord and
I
Savior.
apologize.
Nicolas Cage.
Saw.
Oh shit.
I feel like we just need to rewatch all of them now. I'm fine with that.
We still never did our Final Destination.
You know,
marathon
I have
that
a
we've always
friend who
talked
would
about.
come and do that with us.
I will.
Oh,
Great.
do you?
I do.
Then we're inviting said friend.
I do.
Is this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
God, I hope he does not watch this.
The Day After Tomorrow
No.
with Emmy Rossum and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Damn. I literally just watched that the other day.
So did you
haven't
hear
seen
that
that
they
so
just
long.
announced that they're starting a new trilogy, starting with 28 years later?
Damn.
Oh, because they did the 28 days later and the. Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
All right. Well, speaking of horror films, The Grudge.
I've also never
Actually,
seen that.
I don't
What?
think I don't like horror movies, so I don't.
That's fair.
Obviously, I know of it, but
I have a love-hate relationship with horror movies. It depends. I'm more of a
No.
thriller, suspense. I want to be scared.
Nope.
Even though I say I don't want to be scared, I want to
would
be
rather
scared.
watch something gory than be scared. That messes
Okay.
with my psyche.
Okay.
No, mess
See.
with my psyche.
I'm all about that psychological thriller.
No.
Yes.
Then mess with my psyche.
No.
Bitch
Yeah.
wants to be destroyed.
Nope.
I told you I'm getting a second-story balcony and I'm leaving the damn thing open. Come on in.
Lord. Okay. I'm going to change up the order of these last ones because I feel like there's two that need to go at the very bottom.
Okay.
So I'm skipping it for now. The Notebook turns 20 in 2024.
Oh, so good. You ever need a good cry?
Fan of the Notebook.
The Polar Express turns 20.
Really?
Correct.
Wow, I'm
Okay.
old.
These last two are the ones I feel like need to go last.
Oh god, I'm scared.
The Incredibles
Stop!
turns 20 in 2024.
Damn, they took that long between those movies? Mm-hmm. That's wild.
And we still watch it quite frequently
Correct.
today.
It still holds up. This last one makes my heart really happy because I just think it's hilarious because it's Terry Crews. White Chicks turns 20.
Does it really?
I can't. Sorry.
Is that really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Came out in 2004.
Okay, wait, how many TV shows do we have?
We have 19 TV shows, but
Oh,
I can
Jesus.
drop a lot of these.
It's okay. It's
Drop
just
it like
maybe
it's
their
hot.
first episode's gonna be a little longer than normal. It's fine.
That's fine. We
I can't see that.
I
Oh,
can't.
it's at an hour.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
was like, your watch keeps going
I feel
dark
like there's
as soon as
there,
you go
I
like
feel
that.
like there's a decent amount of content too that would probably will be cut
Well,
out.
and also knowing my phone, we're going to be losing a few minutes here or there.
Fair.
All right. So for TV shows turning 20. Wait, hold on. I did a really weird thing of like, I found movies turning 30. There's only 5 of them. I'll only include 5 of them.
Okay.
Ace Ventura.
Wait, which
Which
one?
one?
I'm pretty sure it's Pet Detective.
That's trash.
Okay.
When Nature Calls is better.
Dumb and Dumber.
Shit.
Forrest Gump. The Lion King. The Mask. Pulp
That's a lot.
Fiction.
That's a lot of Jim Carrey.
Shawshank Redemption.
The greatest movie ever.
Wow.
Speed.
Oh, I just watched that the other day. It still holds up for me.
And Clerks. The original
The
Clerks.
original
The
Clerks.
first one, not Clerks 2.
Damn.
Yeah, we have to add a movie onto our list because I technically have never watched Clerks.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
such
love
a good
Clerks
movie.
too, and I still need to watch Clerks 3.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched Clerks 3 yet, but 2 is interesting. All right. Sorry, I needed to do those because I felt like that one was fun. Going into TV shows that turn 20 in 2024. A lot of these I don't even think I've watched as an adult. Some of these I have gone back and watched. Because, mind you, you were 10. I was 15.
In my prime. I'm just kidding.
Keith was 24. Or was 14. I don't know what
24.
I
I was 24.
Shit.
This is so stupid. I can't math, y'all. So some of these shows were when they were on were not age appropriate for us. But I have seen them going back because
I probably still watch them.
Streaming and TV and stuff like that. So it's fine. Boston Legal started in 2024.
Such a
seen
good
that.
show.
Never seen it.
I knew that was one that
Boston Legal and Boston Public.
Not seen those.
Boston Pizza? No.
They're
Trash.
no longer.
They're no longer in our area. NCIS New York started in 2024.
NCIS New York.
Nope, sorry, CSI New York.
There's
like-
a New York.
There is it. It's
CSI New York. Who
Who
is in that
Okay.
one? I feel like there's so many.
That's
The
CSI.
redheaded dude.
And then the David Sinise. Isn't that his name?
Sneed.
Is
Gary.
it Snee?
Gary
Sinise.
Sinise.
What am I trying to type?
David Sinise, everybody.
But it got us there, okay? Let's just clarify. We all got there together. Desperate Housewives.
I never watched that.
I've never watched all of those.
Drake and Josh. 2004.
Wow.
Started in 2004. Yeah, this is where we hit the thing. Boston Legal, no. PP knew it. Drake and Josh, yes. PP does not. He's like, not my journey. Entourage.
Wow.
Started in 2004.
No.
I've never watched it, but I know of it.
Wow.
Entourage was, if that was somebody's favorite show, that was a huge red flag. Even as a guy.
Oh, that's fair.
Even as a guy, if you met a guy who's like, dude, you watch Entourage? I immediately no longer watch Entourage.
Makes sense. Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Ooh.
So we're saying you like ponies became your entire room. That's when that whole thing started.
That's fair. Does he still do that? Ty?
I think so. Ty Burrell? No, Ty Burrell is different guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy from
Pennington
I think you're right.
I think you're right.
Ty Burrell
is
is
from Modern Family.
Modern Family, yes.
I love him so much.
What's it called? I was like, I can see it in my brain.
Love him.
House started in
Shit.
2004.
I've never seen that from beginning to end. And
I
I think
have.
I kind of want to watch
It's so
it
good.
from beginning to end.
So good. So good.
That's crazy.
Instant Star, which was one of my favorite
Oh,
TV
I don't even know
shows.
what
I don't even know what the fuck
It's
that
a
is.
TV show on Noggin. Well, or what was then VN after it turned into the afternoon shows.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The spin-off of Joey was from 2004 from
I forgot
Friends.
they did. Oh,
He had his own show.
Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, they
about
did a
that.
spin-off.
That was 2004. Laguna Beach started in 2004.
Damn.
Wow.
Lost started in 2004.
I've also never seen that from beginning to end.
I have only seen a
seen
few.
a few episodes here and there.
His mom watched it.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
They're like trying to come back. They have their own.
They
podcast.
have their own
Yeah.
podcast.
The Ned's Declassified podcast. I've never listened to it, but
Phil of the Future, which was a Disney show.
Disney. Mm-hmm. Dang.
Project Runway started, which that show is still on today.
It's
Yes,
still
it
on.
is.
Yeah. Dang.
Rescue Me with Dennis Leary.
I
in 2004.
love Dennis Leary. Okay.
Summerland with Jesse McCartney and Lori Laughlin, where they lived in a house and their
Yes.
parents died and they moved in with their aunt and like 4 other people.
Holy
Oh,
moly.
it was such a good show. It was trash, but it was so good. The 4400. Did you guys ever watch that? Okay, so that show was on USA, and it was a show where a bunch of people disappeared, and then all returned.
That's like the plane show now. Where they get
Sort
on
of
the
like
plane and they all
Manifest, yeah.
disappear and they come back.
But they were people from different timelines that had all disappeared throughout, but they all returned at once, and there were 4,400 of them.
Okay.
So you had like a little girl from like the 50s who was dropped into 2004.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Unfabulous, which was with Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts.
That was her first show.
Yes.
Okay.
My God, I loved that show.
And then listen, this is my fucking jam. Veronica Mars.
20
Years. 2004. Veronica Mars.
Damn.
And
Dang.
that is the completion of our things turning 20 in 2024.
That's crazy.
Wow. Low key, I kind of want you to get a list of things that are turning 40.
Or like 30.
Okay.
Like 30
I would
and
do.
40.
I can do. Listen, TV was hard.
I want to see movies and
I can do movies
and
that-
songs.
And songs and
Songs
Real
is
hard.
fun. Yeah,
because
songs is fun.
I'm an 80s hairband bitch, so I want to know what's
Fair.
coming.
Fair. Okay, I'll do that for a future episode, whether it be next
Yeah.
week or we'll see what happens. But that being said, that's the end of our episode, y'all.
Yeah,
already
we're
did
not
our
mental health
we're not
checking
doing
in
it
again.
We
We're
already
not
did
doing it.
that.
It's
We don't
fine.
need to cry again.
We
it's fine.
have already checked in. You know where we're at.
I was just looking to see when Grey's Anatomy aired. Season 5.
Yeah, it's like 5, I think.
Biodome's the 90s, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Fucking
Okay.
such a good movie.
I think it's 98.
Free Mahi Mahi.
Oh, I love Pauly Shore.
Anyways, thank you for joining us with
Yes.
our day of randomness. We hope you enjoyed. If you have other things that you know of that are turning 20 in 2024, whether it's movies,
Look at that.
songs, or TV,
Put it in the
put it
description
in the
box.
comments. Fuck off, Stephanie!
That's a reference to like the very first episode we had.
Yeah, if you've been with us for a
while.
Put it in the comments.
Or message us on Instagram.
Yes.
Or TikTok.
Talk to us.
Right.
Tiki-talkie.
Maybe we'll put something on Instagram too of
Do we want
Our list.
to mention that what we're... I mean, I guess I could just say it. What
Yeah,
we're
they
going to
must.
start doing from here on out, since we talk about our current reads now, we're going to start posting something
yes.
at the end of the month. So you guys...
Janelle's now in charge of
Yeah, she's
our
in charge of
Instagram.
that.
We're fucked, y'all.
I'm just here.
Stephanie's our idea person, and then Keke and I make them happen.
Yeah, we're going to start posting like a little pictures, basically blurbs of all of the books that we've read throughout the month. So that way, if you guys want to read them, and that way you don't have to try and go through our videos to figure out what we've read.
Plus, we don't always mention every book that we
Correct.
have read in the podcast, so you'll get.
I mean, she does
I
all
can't.
17,000 of the books that she reads in a month.
PP has specifically requested that she not, so he doesn't have to find pages.
That's why I just tell you the number I've read.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we hope you've enjoyed our episode. We have enjoyed this hour and some change with you guys. So,
With that, we're going to go to the bookstore.
correct. We're gonna go buy some books. I also really have to pee. So, with that being
Same.
said,
I don't, but I'll turn the heater back on for those who are probably freezing over here.
I am.
Get a blanket! Get your 7-foot long
Oh
blanket!
my god! I'm freezing.
I am
right underneath it.
Bye, guys.
This is Sister Sweet. I'm Janelle.
I'm Keith.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm Steph. Drive safe.
Bye, friends.
My God.
I was not prepared for that to come out of my body. I was all, this is
I know
happening.
you stopped talking. I was like, oh, it's happening.
I was like, this is not right. This is something